Look up at the night sky. For decades, astrophysicists have promised us a comforting illusion. They told us that we understood the laws of physics. They told us that the universe would end in a slow, peaceful fade into darkness trillions of years from now. We calculated the timeline of our existence, but recently, the greatest minds on Earth realized something utterly terrifying. We calculated wrong. The numbers no longer make sense. The fundamental equations of our universe are breaking down, and a massive invisible force is tearing reality apart much faster than our models allow. Today, we are going to look at the terrifying cosmic glitch known as the Hubble Tension. And later in this video, we are going to simulate the exact moment this glitch reaches its violent climax. Because if our new calculations are correct, we are not facing a slow, peaceful end. We are hurtling towards the ultimate apocalyptic nightmare known as the Big Rip. The countdown is ticking faster than we ever imagined. But before we reveal how it all violently ends, I need to pause for just 1 second. If you prefer the brutal, terrifying reality of the cosmos over comforting scientific illusions, hit the subscribe button right now. We are building the darkest, most immersive space community on YouTube. Now, let's look at the glitch. To understand why the physics of our universe is completely broken, you have to understand that the universe is expanding. Space itself is stretching. To predict our ultimate fate, scientists need to know exactly how fast this expansion is happening. This speed is called the Hubble constant. To find this number, astrophysicists use 2 different cosmic rulers. The first ruler looks at the ancient, primitive light left over from the very beginning of the universe. The second ruler looks at the violent explosions of dying stars, known as supernovas, in our modern universe. For the laws of physics to be real, both rulers must give us the exact same number, but they don't. The supernova measurements show that the universe is expanding significantly faster than the ancient light says it should be. At first, scientists thought it was just a mechanical error, a dirty lens on a telescope, a miscalculation. But year after year, with better technology like the James Webb Space Telescope, the terrifying gap between these 2 numbers is not closing. It is getting wider. This is not a rounding error. This is a fatal bug in the matrix of reality. It means our standard model of the universe is missing something massive. Something dark, incredibly powerful, and highly aggressive is pulling on the fabric of space-time much harder than we thought. We call this invisible monster dark energy. And the fact that it is accelerating beyond our control changes the fate of everything. If dark energy is stronger than we calculated, the universe will not die a slow, peaceful death. The expansion will not just stretch space, it will become a violent, unstoppable chain reaction, a deadly countdown. Let us simulate what this accelerating nightmare, the Big Rip, will actually look like when the tension finally snaps. The horror begins on a cosmic scale. Millions of years before the end, the night sky begins to change. The violent expansion of space pushes all neighboring galaxies so far away that their light can no longer reach us. The beautiful starry sky you see today fades into absolute suffocating blackness. We are entirely alone in an endless dark void. But the expansion does not stop at the edges of the galaxy. It moves inward. Months before the end, the invisible force overpowers the gravity holding our Milky Way together. The galaxy is violently shredded. Billions of stars are flung into the dark, chaotic abyss. Days before the end, the expansion reaches our solar system. The gravitational grip of our sun is effortlessly broken. The Earth is violently ripped out of its orbit, hurtling into the freezing dark of deep space. But the Earth itself will not survive. Hours before the end, the force of expansion becomes stronger than the gravity holding the planet together. The Earth's crust cracks open. The mantle boils into space. The planet is literally torn apart from the inside out, shattered into billions of floating rocks. And then, the final seconds. The tearing force becomes so incomprehensibly immense that it overpowers electromagnetism. Your body, your cells, and the very atoms that make up your existence are violently ripped to pieces. The electrons are torn away from their nuclei. In the final fraction of a millisecond, the very fabric of space and time physically tears open, leaving absolutely nothing behind. No light, no matter. Just a broken, empty void. The Hubble tension is not just a mathematical debate for academics. It is a terrifying warning sign. Our reality is unstable. The end is closer and infinitely more violent than we were ever taught. If you are brave enough to discover what other catastrophic threats are hiding in the dark, click the video on your screen right now. The nightmare is far from over.